Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Drinking Wine at 9. Why? Because it's 9 o'clock and we be drinking. Of course, my name is Mods, and before I go on with this beautiful lineup for Thanksgiving, I just wanted to make a few announcements. We are open on Thanksgiving Day from 8 until 8. Come on down. And then on Black Friday, we have so much going on. We have a ramen food truck from 3 until 6. Beam Centauri, they're just doing so amazing. And then on Saturday, we have the In-N-Out food truck from 1 until 3, sponsored by High Noon because they are great. And also on that Black Friday, we have the Bourbon County beer release at exactly 8 a.m. Everybody's been waiting all year. And 25% off on all champagne on Black Friday. So it's going to be a great, great day. There will always be specials throughout the store, so please stop on by. Okay, on with the show. Today I have a returning guest. His name is Shaun O'Brien. He's the sales manager for Souther Glazer. So he's here to tell us about these amazing wines for Thanksgiving. Shaun, welcome back to the table.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
Okay.
So starting off with Hugel Riesling. So going to Alsace in the northeast portion of France. Hugel is a family-owned winery dating back to 1639, which means they've operated under German and French control multiple times. So I picked Riesling because right around this time of year, you see a lot of articles about how Riesling goes well with turkey and ham, therefore great for Thanksgiving. I also think Riesling is a misunderstood varietal. I think a lot of people look at it as a cheap sweet wine.
Right.
Which it can be at times, but in this case, it is coming from Alsace, it is bone dry.
And elegant.
There's no residual sugar in this wine at all. And if you're shopping for Riesling, a lot of times in our family circles or friends, we have someone that likes sweet wine, right? So if you look at a bottle of Riesling, oftentimes the back label will have a gauge, a chart that says how sweet it is. If it doesn't, look at the alcohol count, 8 to 10. Alcohol will be sweet,
right.
10 to 12, medium dry, and then when you get beyond 12 degrees of alcohol, you're probably going to be mostly dry.
Yes, and anything under usually 9, 8, 7% is going to be a lot sweeter because it has less alcohol, more residual sugar. Mm-hmm. And I like this because it's dry, it's crisp. I'm getting lemongrass and notes of verbena. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful, and this would pair with so much on your Thanksgiving table. It really would, from cranberries to turkey to pumpkin pie.
Blue cheese, right? Just by itself, too, it's delicious.
Which brings us to wine number 2. And if anybody has any questions throughout our video, please pipe in, ask, we're here to help.
So for wines number 2 and 3, we're going to the Wagner family of wine, of course, headed by Chuck Wagner, who created Caymus with his parents back in 1982 was their first release. So they're celebrating 50 years with the 2022 release on the shelves here at the Argonaut. Early on, Chuck saw the potential in Monterey for Chardonnay and Pinot Noir and purchased land there. Now makes wine with his daughter Jenny and son Charlie Jr. And Charlie Jr. makes the Sea Sun wines. Oh. Some of you may be familiar with Mer Soleil, which in French is sea and sun. So this is the, say, little sister, little brother to the Mer Soleil Chardonnay. And I see Chardonnay, the style of Chardonnay being on a spectrum. At one end, you have very oaky, creamy, rich textured, higher alcohol. The other end, you have very crisp French style, lighter, not a lot of that creamy texture, not a lot of oak influence, and I feel like this hits right in the middle.
Right, it has a beautiful balance because not only am I getting buttercreams and a hint of butterscotch, but there's a nuance of driftwood and peach blossom, kiwi, hazelnut. It's all in this glass, and it's so affordable. As you know, Miss Sheila already has them on sale. It's just dynamic because, as Shaun mentioned, Charlie Wagner, I think, is a genius. Mm-hmm. Winemaker, absolutely.
The whole family.
Yeah. As I go on to wine number 3, the Sea Sun Pinot. I just love this aroma. This bouquet is intoxicating.
And Pinot Noir is one of my favorite varietals. It's on the table at home quite a bit because it goes with so many different types of food. And like we have sweet wine drinkers in our family and friend circle, we have oftentimes these people that don't really love red wine. And Pinot Noir is the perfect gateway
Right.
to get people into red wine because the tannins are so mild. So that bitingness that you might get from, say, a Cabernet or Bordeaux is absent here.
Yeah.
So it's much, much easier to drink for those people that don't love red wine. So again, amenable to a broad base of people. And that's what we're going to have on Thanksgiving is a
Yes.
lot of people around the table enjoying time together.
A lot of people, a lot of drama, a lot of food, and this sings. Chocolate, black cherries, black raspberries. It's so full-bodied and lush. It's like the velvet on your jacket.
Love that.
It is so good. I'm not a Pinot Noir fan per se. However, this is dynamic.
Love it.
Dynamic.
And
I was
another great
shocked.
value.
It's so good. It's creamy. It's velvety. It's almost a glass of silk, if I may go on, and I usually don't.
Feel free to wax poetic. Love it.
It's just so balanced and has finesse and pedigree. Oh, wow. This might be something that finds its way onto my Thanksgiving table.
Love that.
It is so creamy, so lush, so inviting. And I will be tasting these today at the wine desk from 3 until 4, so you can understand my allegiance and my passion, because these are wines to reckon with. Should we do the last one?
We should.
Okay.
So a bit of a contrast in styles, I think, for Pinot Noir.
Right.
We're going now to Oregon. So Louis-Michel Lager Belair is the founder of Maison L'Envoy, which translates to the House of the Messenger. So he is a 5th generation Burgundian winemaker. So the style here is a little bit different, where Cisun is defiantly New World in style, a bit more lush, a bit more weight, a bit more dark fruit.
Right.
Now we're going into something that I won't call Burgundy, but is leaning more towards that Burgundian style, that French style, where it's a little bit more earthy. This wine has 11 straight vintages of a 90+ rating. So it's not just loved by me, but by the critics as well. And the wine is all coming from the northern part of Willamette Valley, so the Dundee and the early Amity, and only 2,500 case production. Right. So really a quite special wine. And Oregon, as we know, has really taken over the Pinot Noir scene, and people love it and seek it out.
Yes, they do. It's a lot more linear and dialed back than the Cisun Pinot Noir, and that's okay because it takes all wines for people to appreciate. I often tell our guests at Argonaut, you like what you drink, and you drink what you like. There are no right or wrong answers when it comes to drinking wine. It's what you prefer. And this is beautiful. It's elegant, it has finesse, it has character that can only be appreciated with friends, family, drama, holidays, you name it, or just by itself.
And either the wine brings on the drama or quells the drama. We don't know which, depends on the family. But I think all of these wines do really well on the table with your Thanksgiving dinner, but they're going to do equally as well without any food in front of them at all, just at cocktail hour, before dinner, drinking late into the evening, after dinner, watching football, whatever it is.
That's a good point. So before we sign off, tell our viewers what you would pair with this other than Thanksgiving. Go.
Duck.
Okay.
Duck, lamb, thinking, more towards the gamier side of dishes.
Sure.
And again, going to drink what you like. If you love this wine and you want to have a ribeye steak with it, go ahead.
Yeah, do it.
Do that. But, prior to dinner, I'm thinking blue cheese, brie, right? All of these
Crostini.
things
You
will
could
go.
even have bruschetta with this. Skirt steak, flank steak, something that would only accentuate the wine.
Maybe
And
some
that's-
olive tapenade.
Oh, okay. And that's what we do at Argonaut. We bring these videos, we make them for you, so please take them with you. So Shaun, thank you again for
Thank you.
gracing me at the table, and we hope to see everybody soon because it's going to be a busy Thanksgiving week at the Argonaut. Come on down. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.